Hi, welcome to my live stream. I'm going to wait a second for a couple people to join and then we will go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started and then I'll just sort of recap if anyone else joins. So welcome to this week's live stream. I'm going to be talking to you all about some hair care products. So last week I did my everyday hair routine and I showed you how I curl my hair and basically the products that I was using to help do that. So today's is going to be focused on some different hair care products, and next week I'm also going to be doing another round of hair care products because I love having nice hair. I feel like it definitely makes your look. I know some people are very passionate about their hair, and I'm one of those people where if my hair does not look right or look good, I'm like, what is going on? It does not feel like I'm fully ready. So anyway, I want to show you guys some hair care products, and to sort of show you these, I thought I would do it tied to sort of how I take care of or how I style 1 or 2 or 3 day old hair. So for context, I washed my hair yesterday after going to the gym, then styled it all the way, and then slept on it, went to the gym again this morning, and then chose not to wash it in the shower. So I thought I would sort of make this live stream about what I would do to style my hair to make sure it looks good on that day 2 hair. So to start, I actually have a claw clip in, and it's from the brand called Chimmi, and I showed them to you all in a previous live stream. Let me just show them onto the screen. And let me back up for a minute. So if you are joining today's live stream, you'll get 15% off everything that I'm showing. The discount applies automatically, so the price that you all see on the screen in red is what you all will get. You don't have to add a code or anything, so just adding it to your cart will get you that discount. And this is exclusively during the live stream and then for 30 minutes afterwards, so just keep that in mind. If you like anything, make sure you act fast. So back to this hair clip. So I actually showed you all this brand in a previous live stream, and I'm going to take the hair clip out to show you one of them. So this is one of the ones from Chimmi, and then the one projected on the screen is actually a new one I got, and it is this. It is so beautiful just to see the size comparison between these two, since I have shown you this one previously. This one is quite a bit, quite larger. This one is a smaller size. This one I will say is probably best if you have thin hair, or let's say you want to just clip up part of your hair. So I'll show you just clipping back the top part, and then it holds it really nicely. I hope you all can see back there because I can't see when I turn around. But it's just a really nice little sized one, and I absolutely love this sort of marble tortoise sort of design in it. And it does come in several different shades, so if you all click into the product, you'll be able to see all of the different shades that it comes in. But I really love a neutral, which is why I have this one, and then this one as well. And what's cool about this brand is that they donate 10% of their profits to marginalized communities and immigrant communities. So you're definitely having a feel-good aspect when you buy from this brand because it's giving back with every purchase. So these are the claw clips. This one is linked on my collections page, but it's really nice because it is a larger size. So as you guys saw previously, I was able to put my whole hair back. So I'll just do it one more time to show you. Basically, what I do, and I showed this in a previous live stream, but when I'm clipping my hair back, I'll twist it and then just put it up. And then I take the claw clip and secure it in place. So great, I have a little rat tail. Sometimes it's not perfect, so I'll just fix it when that happens, but that's typically how it will look. So anyway, you guys can see this huge one holds up all my hair versus the smaller one is definitely if you have thinner hair or if you want to do a half clip up and then have the rest of your hair down. So anyway, this is this brand. They have a lot of really cute products. They have scrunchies, little clips for your hair, etc. So definitely check them out. So anyway, since I am tying this all to my second day hair routine, sometimes I will wear my hair back in a clip, and that's just to get it out of my face. If I sort of want to hide that I have dirty hair, I will clip it all back, how you guys saw me when I first joined this. And then another option that I have is using dry shampoo. So I'm going to project on the screen this product, and I'm really excited about this one because it's not only dry shampoo, but it's actually body powder. So essentially the way it works is that, let's say you have underarm sweat, or maybe your thighs rub together, or maybe your boobs are larger, and I think it's all girls on here, so maybe your boobs are larger and they get sweat. It's really cool because you actually just, I'll spray it. You just put some powder in your hand. So you guys can see I have the powder, and then you can apply it. So let's say this part of my arm, sometimes it'll get hot, which is true, it does. You just put it there, and it smells so good. I think the scent is lavender vanilla. Yep, lavender vanilla. And it smells so nice. Like, what? That part of my arm smells so good now. But it's really cool because it is body powder and dry shampoo. So for second day hair, sometimes I'll need dry shampoo. And if you aren't familiar with dry shampoo, it helps absorb the oils in your hair and sort of gives your hair like another life for another day or two. And it's really nice because you sort of blend it with your hair. So I'm just going to work it in. So I'll put it in my roots and then sort of like put my hands through. I'll use a little bit more. But I love this stuff because it really does absorb the oil. So it sort of is like the same function as if I was putting it on my body. It's like sucking in the oil and sort of drying it out. And then it sort of gives your hair or your body like an extension on how it was doing previously. And it smells so good. Like I said, lavender vanilla. And I was reading a lot of the steps on here before when I first was using it originally. And it's cool because you can apply it to your body after you work out. If you want to like go to the gym or you have a workout class and then you want to have sort of like that fresh feeling, or you don't want to be too sticky, you can apply this to any part of your body and you'll be good to go. And it's nice because it helps absorb odor as well as the stickiness. So you're not only feeling fresh, but it also is going to sort of like mask that scent. So you can use it under your armpits as well if you do have any sort of smell there. But it has like essential oils in it, has like a nice mix of different products. So it's really helpful to use. And like how I was showing you, you just pump it into your hand and then put it wherever you might need it. So this one's a really great one. And as you guys can see on the screen, it's about $13 with the discount. So it's definitely a good one to have in your gym bag, have in your purse for any sort of emergencies. Or like me, since I do mostly use it for my hair, I will be keeping it under my sink in here to use that and just sort of like give my hair another extension or another day. So that is the dry shampoo slash body powder. Next up, I'm really excited about this one. So it's actually a product that I've been using for several years at this point, and I'm really happy that I get to feature them in today's live stream. So let me just make sure I show you all the right one. I believe this one linked here is the shampoo. If not, it's just the conditioner. So I'm going to actually be showing you guys both the products, but it is purple shampoo. So it's from the brand EVA NYC, and I actually have these in my shower because I use them. I've restocked them so many different times because I love, love, love this brand. If you aren't familiar with purple shampoo, and I might have just called it dry shampoo, I meant purple shampoo, but if you aren't familiar with purple shampoo, it is for people with blonde hair or some sort of like lighter dyed hair. So as you guys can see, I have blonde hair. However, my roots are brown, so obviously I'm not a natural blonde. So the way it works is that when my hair starts to get a little bit brassy, or it gets kind of like a copper tone to it where it starts to look a bit orange, I will actually use this in the shower. So I'll use the shampoo and I'll put it on my hair, leave it for a couple minutes, and I'll also use the conditioner and put it in my hair as well, leave it for a couple minutes. And what the purple does is it sort of like reverses the copper tone to it and it makes it nice and bright. So I actually used it in the shower yesterday. So you guys can see my hair is sort of a cooler tone. It's not brassy at all, which is really nice because it looks exactly how my hairstylist originally dyed it, because I took out that brassiness that sort of comes over time. So if you have darker hair and you've dyed it lighter, or maybe you have sort of a red undertone to your hair, which I might have like a little bit of auburn in my hair naturally. It's been a while since I had my natural hair, but it's really nice because this helps tone it down, which is exactly why it's called Tone It Down Blonde Shampoo and Conditioner. So one of these bottles will last me for months because I typically only use this maybe every 10 days, so every other week pretty much. And typically I won't have a routine to using it. I will sort of use it when I see my hair starting to get brassy looking or starting to just look a little bit off how I wanted it to look originally or how it's supposed to be looking. So it's really nice because I'll use these and they will last seriously for so long. And then of course it's an easy restock. You guys can see here that they're fairly priced as well for something that lasts you so long. So I'm just going to change the screen to the next product that goes in this set, just so you guys have all the options. But as you can see, they're really good combo, and you just use it together to give you like a little bit of a sense of how I use it, since you do have to wait a little while. Is as soon as I get in the shower, I'll put these products in. Personally, I will put in the shampoo and the conditioner all at the same time. So basically the top of my head has the shampoo, the bottom has the conditioner, and I'll leave that for 3 to 5 minutes. You can do less, you can do a bit more. It's sort of about like how cooled down you want your hair to be. And I'll sort of like twist it. You could put a little clip in it if you want it off your back, but then I'll do the rest of my shower routine. So shaving, washing my body, whatever else I need to do while my hair is sort of getting the product to soak in. So usually by the time that I finish those other steps in my shower routine, my hair's ready. So I'll just wash it out and then I'll wash my face and hop out of the shower. So it's a really easy thing to work into your routine. And if you have blonde dyed hair, I would say it's essential. So that is the EVA NYC products. And I actually have something else that I really want to show you guys from EVA NYC. So I'm going to change the screen. Okay. So this one is a curling iron, and I have it actually turned on over here. First of all, let's just admire how pretty this one is. It is a pink iron, so it's on. Like I said, it's a little bit hot. I'm not going to touch this part of it, of course, but it's really nice because you plug it in, and then it has the power button right here, and you can actually set it to which heat level you want it on. Right now, I have it on 300, but you have the option to do 250 or 350. I have, I would say, like medium thick hair. It's not super thick. It's not thin by any means. So I typically will go with a middle heat, whatever is on the curling iron I'm using. I typically will choose the middle option because I don't want to do anything too intense for my hair, but I also want to make sure that my curl lasts. So what I really like about this curling iron specifically is that it heats from the inside out. So it's helping protect your hair because the heat is not directly on or coming from the outside. It's sort of like making its way out. So it's a little bit less intense on the outside of this barrel. So I'm going to show you guys how I use it. And if you came over here from Instagram, you actually know that I asked you what sort of hairstyle you would want to see me do. So we're going to do a little bit of a curl. So back to sort of the theme that I'm doing. When I have day 2 hair, I will oftentimes put a curl in it because it helps it look fresh, all redone. So you guys can see my hair is curled, and that is because I curled it actually this morning because obviously I said I had day 2 hair. I went to the gym, showered, and didn't wash my hair after. And so it has like a little bit of oil and sweat in it. So I just sort of went over my curls again and curled them all over again. And that really helps give your day 2 hair like a second life. So I'm going to show you guys how I do mine. And I'm just going to take a few pieces. So I'll tell you guys about this brush as well in a minute, but I'm going to hold for a second. So typically what I will do is actually clip the top layer of my hair up when I'm first curling my hair. So I'll do the bottom layer and then I'll do the top layer. However, because this is day 2 hair, I don't really care quite as much about how nicely it turns out. So you guys can see I clipped up, I'll pull down and then start twisting away from my face. If you joined last week's live stream, you actually saw the whole hair routine. So I did my whole head while I was talking to you all. I'm not going to do that in this one just because I already showed you all that, but I wanted to show you a few curls So you guys can see there, it's nice and curly. Do another piece of hair to show you. So I'm taking probably 2 inches worth of hair, clipping it, and then pulling it down to the end. I leave typically 2 to 3 inches of my hair out at the end because I think it looks much more natural when you have curls, because if you had actual curly or wavy hair, the ends would not be all ringlety. So I like to make it look as natural as possible and just avoid that area in general. So you guys can see here when I bring my curl down, I just drop it straight down. I'm not like putting it to the side. I'm not doing anything crazy with it. I'm just leaving it in its little ringlet and dropping it to the side. So let me just do one more. And this one I'm going to rotate the direction and actually turn it towards my face because it's not around this area. I like to turn or put these curls backwards because it helps open up your face. However, then I also like to add some rotations or some different facing curls because I also think that helps make it look the most natural. So this is the last curl I'm going to do. So next I'm going to take a brush, and again I'll talk to you guys about this brush in a second, but I'm just going to brush through the curls. And the reason I do this is not because I want to ruin the curls, but because I want to make them look more natural. And when they're a little bit more brushed through, when they don't have the ringlets in them, they look super natural. Wow. Okay, so you guys can already see this side of my hair is much bouncier than this side. Like this side is very not bouncy. This side is like very fluffy, very bouncy. And so that worked really well. I'm going to also curl my bang just because this bang is a little boring over here. We want to give her some more life. So when I do my bangs, I'll just turn it away from my face. These I like to hold the heat a lot less time because it's such small hair, and if I'm putting heat on it every day, I don't want my bangs to all of a sudden fall off or become damaged. So that's sort of how I do the bang, is I just curl it away from my face and then sort of let it hang out. There we go. All right, so this is this side of the hair. As I mentioned, it's really nice because it is designed to help minimize the damage on your hair in general by having the barrel heat from the inside out, so it's not as intense on your hair. And then of course you do have the settings if you want to do it a little less hot, or if you have thicker, coarse hair, you can put it up to make it a little bit more intense. So that is this one. Give me 1 second because I just need to plug in another tool that I want to show you guys, but it'll take like probably 6 seconds if you want to count. Okay, that was probably longer than 6 seconds, so if you counted, don't tell me. Alrighty, so back to this brush that I was using. So this is from the brand Cortex Beauty, and I'm going to show you this brush from them as well as another product. I actually talked about this in last week's live stream. However, the products hadn't arrived yet, so now that they've arrived, I wanted to be sure to include them in today's live stream to show them to you all. So this brush is a paddle brush, and it is a polishing paddle brush, which means that it helps polish your hair, which I think is so cool. So the way it works is that you start from the top of your hair, where, of course, since my hair's dirty, day 2 sweat post-gym hair, there's oil up there. Maybe not as much as before I used the dry shampoo, but there is definitely oil up there. So what I do is I will take from the top of my head and brush through my hair. And the way that this brush works is it actually helps redistribute the oils from your roots and from your hair throughout. So it gives you a natural shine, which I think is so cool. I'm like, okay, take the top of the oils from the top of my head, move them to anywhere except for my roots. I'm good with that. So I take from the top of my hair, or I brush from the top, and it really does help redistribute the oils. So it gives it a nice polished look, sort of a shine to it. And it looks so smooth, so soft. I really needed this brush because my hair was looking a little crazy on this side, but I really like it. So it's nice because it's pretty small sized. Wow, Okay, I'm like impressed even doing this. Look at this side. It's like stunning queen glowing. But it's really nice because the brush is pretty small. So this is my hand, just for a size comparison. It's almost the same size as my hand. And I do think I have longer fingers. However, my hand is not that large in general. So this is about the size of my hand. And it's cool because it's specifically designed to be sort of like fit in your hair perfectly. So maybe you do get like hand cramps, or your hand sometimes gets tired when you're doing your hair. It's nice because it's designed to be super comfortable while you're using it. And another way that I would use this, and I'm not going to quite show you guys all the steps for this, but let's say I wanted to do slicked back hair, which is another thing I like to do when I have dirty hair. I will do a slicked back look. So I would just use this to brush my hair all back. And I'll actually show you guys sort of how I would do that. But I would just use it and brush all the hair out of my face. And then I would clip it with a ponytail in the back and go from there. So that's not the hairstyle I'm going to do today. I'm just going to rebrush this, but wow, I really like this brush. All right, so I see one question submitted. Do the shampoo and conditioner or dry shampoo come in travel sizes? So that's a great question. Let's see what size this dry shampoo is. So this is actually 4 ounces. So this is fine to take with you while you're traveling. It's pretty small, smaller than my hand for reference. And then the dry shampoo, I'm not sure if it comes in travel size, but this brand has a ton of different products. So I definitely would encourage you to go check out the page on the Verishop app, because they have their own page with all their products listed. So you can go on the app, or you can of course go on verishop.com and check out if they have any smaller products, because this is 8.8 fluid ounces, which you would have to check if you were flying on a plane. You wouldn't be able to take it in your suitcase. So just keep that in mind. These are a little bit bigger. But I will say, unless you're going on a trip for more than 2 weeks, it's probably okay to get this size, just given you don't need to use it that more frequently than every 10 days to 2 weeks. So 10 to 14 days. So it's really nice because you can just use it before your trip, not have to worry about packing it. And then once you get back, if it's a longer trip, you can just use it first thing when you get back, and it will really tone down your hair. So the last product I want to show you all is actually another one from Cortex Beauty. And this is something else I talked about in last week's live stream. So I'm excited this week I get to show you all how to use it. And I've been using it throughout this week, and I really like it. So that is this flat iron. I'm so excited to have this. Like I said last week, I actually did not own a flat iron before getting this one. So I'm really excited to now have this and be able to work it into my hair routine. So let's say you have dirty hair. Another great option is to straighten your hair. Or if you're like me, when my hair is dirty or when I get back from the gym, I get these crazy baby hairs everywhere, and I do not like them. I don't care what anyone says. Like, my mom, who's here, thinks that the little ringlets are cute. I do not like them. So what I will do is actually take the ringlets, which I've already sort of straightened this today, but it usually is a little curl, and I'll just straighten it. So it helps take away that little baby curl, and you guys can see here, it's nice and smooth now. So I'm not going to straighten my whole head just because I just showed you guys how to curl it with the curling iron, but this one's a really great one. It is a 1-inch width, so it's nice because it's pretty small. I would say, like, if you have a purse, you could probably carry this in it. If it's sort of like a medium or large size purse, this would definitely fit. And it's nice because it also has heat settings. So what you can do is there's like a little sort of spinner right here, and you can control how hot or how less hot it is, which is really, really nice. So this is a good one if you guys need a straightener. It comes in this color, and I believe it also comes in a few other shades, but I of course had to get the all white because, as you can tell by my bathroom even, I love all white, and I just thought this one was super cute. So to recap everything that I talked you guys through, and then I also will show you a little bit of the collection that I also have on my page. So, like I said at the start, if you guys are watching this, you'll be getting 15% off everything that I showed during the live stream until I end today's live, and then for 30 minutes afterwards. So it's just exclusive during this window of time, but it's 15% off. You don't need a code or anything. It just automatically will apply and add it or apply when you're checking out. So to recap the things I showed you guys these Chimmi hair clips. They have lots of cute items on their site or on their page on the Verishop app, so definitely go check them out. Like I said, every purchase, they donate 10% of the money back to communities of need, so marginalized communities and immigrant communities. So definitely a good one to support. This one I like if you have long, thick hair and you want to clip all of it back. And then this one I specifically like if you want to do a little bit of a top clip and so have the bottom down. Or if you have thin or short hair, this is another great option for you. Then I showed you all the Cleo and Coco dry shampoo and body powder. So like I said, this one's really cool if you have oily hair or day 2 or day 3 or day 4, whatever your day is, dirty hair, you can add the powder at your roots and sort of scrunch it through, and that will absorb the oil. And then same goes for if you have sweat somewhere. So sweaty thighs, sweaty feet, sweaty armpits, maybe you have boob sweat, like whatever it might be. It's really nice because it helps neutralize the odor and it smells so good. Like I said, it's lavender vanilla, smells delicious. And it also absorbs the sweat, so you're not going to be super sticky or anything like that because it will sort of act as like a body powder deodorant sort of combo where it's taking that away. And then I showed you the EVA NYC hair product. So this is for my blonde ladies, or if you have lighter dyed hair, this helps tone it down. So it takes out the copper brassiness. And then I showed you all the paddle brush. So this one is the one where you can work the oils to your hair and it will give it that like glossy polished shine. I showed you the EVA NYC curler. This is the one that I said it heats from inside out. So it is built to put the least heat damage on your hair as possible. And then it's nice because it does have different settings. And one feature that I think a lot of people like is that this is rotatable. Is that even a word? I don't know. But this rotates. So what's really helpful is that when you're curling your hair, this cord is not getting like wrapped around your arm or anything like that. It's designed to move with you. So it's just going to sort of move as you're moving the tool. It's not going to get twisted or knotted or anything like that. And then lastly, I showed you guys the straightener, which is from Cortex Beauty, and it's a 1-inch width, so it's pretty small. And then again, for like a hand comparison, this is how big it is. So I'd say it's like 1.5 of my hands, just to give you like, it's pretty small size. So it will definitely fit if you have a purse or if you want to travel with it. This is a great option since it's not as big as I would say most flat irons are. So to wrap this all up, I'm also going to show you guys my screen. Okay. So if you're looking at my screen, this is in my Verishop app. I want to show you guys how to find the collections page on my profile. So after this, let's go to the main page. After this live stream ends, you guys can go to my profile, which is Peyton Johnson with 2 bonus N's at the end. So Peyton Johnson NN. So this is how it looks. This is my profile. All you have to do to find all of the hair care products that I've been talking about over the past 2 weeks, as well as some previews of what I'll be showing next week, you just go here and I have hair products you need. So this is how it works. You guys can see all of these products. You can check out the hair clip, for instance, and see like, look at all these pretty colors it comes in. Such a cute one. I also think I liked this color. Yeah, this one's a classic. And then you guys can see the flat iron also comes in pink, it comes in black, comes in green. Oh, that's like a teal color. So just scroll through this collections page and you guys will be able to check out all of these great products and really see if there's anything that you like. Again, you'll get 15% off these items for up to 30 minutes after my live stream. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I think I'm back on the screen. But I'm going to go ahead and end today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. My handle is the exact same as what's on here. And I'm happy to chat, answer any questions, or if you want to see anything more specific in next week's hair live stream, please let me know and I'd be happy to show that. So thanks again for joining, and I will see you guys next week at 5 p.m. Eastern right back here on the Verishop app.